Welcome to the deep dive.
You wake up, maybe after like 8 solid hours of sleep. You took the day off. Maybe you binged a show. Perhaps you'd even, I don't know, meditated for a bit.
Yeah, trying to recharge.
Exactly. And yet, you still feel just completely drained, utterly exhausted. What is happening there? Like, why?
It's a really common feeling, and what the sources we looked at suggest is, well, it's probably not physical tiredness.
Not physical.
No, it's your mind. That's what's truly fatigued. I mean, think about it. Our minds today are just constantly flooded.
Flooded how? Like with work emails?
No, yes, tasks, but also just worries,
Yeah.
Comparing yourself to others online, endless information, that constant digital buzz. We're basically always on.
Always on. Yeah, that hits home. So does that mean even when we think we're relaxing, our brain is still kind of churning away?
That's exactly it. A really key idea we pulled from the reading is that physical rest just doesn't automatically mean mental rest.
Right.
So many of us think, just kicking back, vegging out on the couch, that's enough. Oh. But the material really highlighted how your brain could still be overthinking like crazy, trying to solve problems, or even doing what they called scrolling silently in the background.
Wait, scrolling silently in the background. What does that actually mean? Like in my head?
Sort of, yeah. It means even if you're doing something else, maybe watching TV or whatever, a part of your mind might still be passively checking in on potential social media updates, news alerts, things you might be missing.
Ah, okay.
So your cognitive wheels are still spinning, even if you're not consciously doing it. It's that digital noise, not just pings, but the brain expecting potential new stuff. They called it attention residue.
Attention residue.
Yeah.
Like bits of focus left over from the last thing.
Exactly. It makes it harder to be fully present. So yeah, modern exhaustion, it's looking overwhelmingly mental.
Okay, so if it's mainly mental, and our brains are doing all this unseen work, this silent scrolling, how do we actually get real mental recovery? What did the sources say? What are the practical tools?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? And this deep dive really brought out this idea of needing daily mental recovery. It has to be deliberate, different from just, stopping physical work.
Deliberate. Okay. So what kind of things?
Well, first up was intentional silence. And this isn't just like finding a quiet room.
Right.
It's about creating that internal space for your thoughts to just settle without constant new input. Even short bursts, the research suggests, lets your brain's default mode network kind of consolidate things and properly reset.
So turning off the internal chatter, not just the TV. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What about that digital noise you mentioned? How do we tackle that?
Right. That leads straight to digital detox. And again, the insights are pretty clear. It's not about ditching your phone forever.
Ew. Right.
It's more about short, purposeful breaks, like even just 10 minutes away from screens can help reset those attention pathways, reduce that constant hunt for novelty that scrolling feeds.
Breaks the attention residue cycle.
Exactly. Helps you come back to the present moment fully. It's quite practical.
Okay, that's definitely actionable. What else did we find?
Then there's deep breathing. And this is more than just, take a deep breath. The material detailed how focusing on that slow diaphragmatic breathing directly stimulates your vagal nerve.
Okay.
Which in turn activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system. It's basically a physiological signal to your brain saying, hey, it's safe, you can power down a bit.
Yeah.
Calms that background buzz.
A direct physiological hack. Cool. And there was one more. Something about creativity?
Yeah, creative rest. And this one sounds a bit different, but it's really interesting.
How so? Is it like starting a big art project?
Not necessarily. It's not about being productive or making a masterpiece at all. It's more about engaging in stuff that allows for, like, imaginative play without any pressure.
Like doodling?
Yeah, or just listening to music purely for the enjoyment, not analyzing it, or even just letting your mind wander daydreaming. The sources pointed out this engages different brain parts in a totally non-goal-oriented way.
So it's rest because there's no goal.
Precisely. Mental freedom. A fresh perspective without that pressure to achieve. And really, pulling all this together, you see just how vital this mental rest actually is. There was this one line in the reading that really stuck with me. Rest is not laziness, it's medicine.
Wow, rest is medicine. So, okay, thinking about all this, what does it mean for you listening right now? Maybe the takeaway is just this. Let go. Seriously. Pause. Take a breath. A real one. Because your mind deserves that rest too, not just your body. It really, really does.